Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Grapple here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the building a ranking series, where today we go to map number 2 in Exo Zombies Infection, hailed as one of the worst maps of all time. Let's see how it holds up. Like and subscribe, make sure to join the journey. All of the past episodes, including the playlist for the entire thing if you want to start from scratch, and the rules for our playthrough are all linked below. Let's hang out with my little puppy here. Nope, she's getting antsy. And see if this map stands the test of time. I've been playing a lot of Exo Zombies to practice, and like I've said it before, man, Exo Zombies is one of my favorite zombies game modes prior to this playthrough, so let's see if it actually holds up or or anything like that. I remember the community hating Infection with a passion.
We're all that's left.
I was never in that group. I was never someone that was like a big hater of it or whatever. I know that the Wonder Weapon sucks, but I don't know. Let's see. I fucked up. I'm getting too trigger happy. Good morning. It is 7:30 in the morning. First thing I'm doing today is having a cup of coffee and playing... Stop talking. First thing I'm doing is waking up and playing some Exo Zombies, doing some recording, having a good time. I'm actually really excited to do this. I played Outbreak and recorded that maybe a week ago. And picking up the coffee mug like I wasn't going to drink it. Because even playing Outbreak, like the map was fine, and there was a bunch of criticisms we had in the end when we were trying to add it to our tier list and ranking. But I still don't hate it as much as other people do. Let's just see. Is there anything specifically I want to do in this map? What's the goal loadout for the end? I think we have to get the microwave gun. The Magnetron, I think it's called. I've always called it the microwave gun. And probably the S12, because that is just how Exo Zombies goes. You have to have an explosive weapon or the S12 just to survive. Let's just do a bit of that. Let's just shoot into the fucking crowd. That didn't sound right. Let's just use our video game weapon to aim at the dead zombies. Honestly, to me, man, Infection's always been a test of skill. Like, Exo Zombies as a whole is just incredibly stimulating, and you gotta jump around and all this maneuvering because of zombies, and just the way they behave in the game. Like, Burger Town, like when all the zones get shut down, I think it said my highest round was like 39. It feels like it's just this incredible test of skill to see if you can really keep track of all that and not lose. But it's also like, it's a test of skill in the same way that Bus Depot is a test of skill. Like, yeah, you know, it's difficult, but it's not difficult because the developers were like, oh yeah, man, let's create a challenge for people. It's difficult, like, you know, there were these gameplay choices that we made that, you know, maybe they weren't such a good idea. Let's just rack up some points. I really need to go open up the rest of the map and get Jug, but I also need a gun to survive. So we'll give it a couple of hits, just have something that we can survive with.
Sounds cool, I guess.
Should have just done that for the double points. Oopsie. Nope, we're not gonna... Oh, that blows. That's better. Alright, we'll keep these two. Big downside is the pricing of the doors. It's so fucking expensive to get through the map. I don't want to use a DNA bomb, man. I need the points. Isn't this like 2,000? Yeah, I don't... Just like pricing the doors so expensive is just implementing artificial difficulty. Like, it doesn't make things more challenging for you to just take the simplest aspect of the game and make it harder. You know, it's not like inventive challenge or like thoughtful Easter egg. It's just like, oh, you know, you gotta survive a bit longer because you got the door is like 3 times the price as a normal door. You know, and I get it. You're opening up like an entire third of the map. So the pricing,
Power's down.
I can kind of see it, but it's the whole artificial difficulty is the thing that I don't like. This is what I hate, man. Same shit happened on Buried, and I think one other map. Why do I gotta run around and try to find them? Because they're respawning so slow, like, away from me. Awesome, round 6, and they're gonna introduce the worst part of the map. Survivor rounds. I don't even have that part of the map open yet. Get away! Please! Who am I? I'm the guy that has no fucking ammo and just really... Honestly, I don't even want to save you, because I'm like not prepared to do it. Like, I don't even have fucking Jug, dude. I'm gonna totally go down just trying to save this guy who has no idea what he's doing. Oh, shit. Nope. Oh my god, man. Just fucking save him. What a stupid thing. Like, let me rephrase, okay? Because my goal for Exo Zombies is really to just be like as positive as I can, because it's a lot of like downsides that are not new. They're things that people have said before. So the same way that I nitpick something like Mob of the Dead or Origins to kind of remove the bias that a lot of people have towards it, of it, you know, it's known as one of the best maps of all time. You know, we're not gonna downplay that or say it's inaccurate, but what I did was I made sure to nitpick and find the things that I didn't like about it, even if they were like minute. So I'm kind of I'm kind of doing the opposite for Exo Zombies. I'm really just looking for, in a map like this, the positives. So the survivor round, you know, it's cool in concept to have kind of an objective, you know. Get off me. Having an objective is really good, something to change the game flow and create more of a challenge. But it's just like, in every instance, it feels done incorrectly. Yep. I'd like some contact grenades. I feel like that, contact grenades. The way that the grenades shoot in this game are also super inventive. I mean, like, it makes sense because it's like a super suit, you know, for it to be more of a launcher type of thing. But I think they're fucking cool. And just the contact grenades, man. What a great fucking idea. Great execution. I'm gonna keep jumping because I don't know where these infected guys are coming from. It's so hard not to get hit. But I feel like in the last game we were moderately successful one or two of the rounds.
Cover me, reloading.
I'm missing all my shots. I'm not using my usual controller, so my brain is a little confused. It's just the way it feels. It's charging. Bougie like that, you know? This is a cool fucking gun, man. The RW1, it's like a single shot shotgun sniper pistol type. Incredible range and damage. The S12. Alright, there's the other gun that we wanted. Still not good for points, but we're getting somewhere. Oh, the Goliath. Alright, well, we have the S12, so let's... Get fucked. That was easy. You know what I really like, too, is one of the things that Exo Zombies does really well is that it creates buffer periods, right? When certain things occur. I don't remember the other example on Outbreak, but like with the Goliath there, he spawned, the zombies didn't spawn instantly. You know, there was a timer, maybe a minute, for them to show up. Fuck off, ENZ. Alright, well, if there's another survivor coming, and I don't want to deal with more of the map being locked down, let's just
all the latest toys.
Do some of this. There's got to be a map somewhere that'll tell me where the printer is, unless it's just here in spawn and it makes my life really easy. Nope. But there's the map. Printer is in Burger Town. But Burger Town is in lockdown right now. Now it's not. Oh, he's in the sewer. Even better. That's awesome. I love when he's in the sewer, in the cramped, dark space. I would rather have double the infection rounds than deal with this. Of course, he's not going to go through spawn. Why would he get rescued at spawn when he could just go somewhere that's more obnoxious?
Guess he didn't need it. Need some ammo.
Help, they're attacking me. Well, yeah, that's because you suck. We have our S12, and that'll be very helpful for the long term. I mean, we already just saw it's fucking damn near unbeatable. Nope, out of ammo. Time to go. There is a, what is it, the upgrade 25 Easter egg, but I know that's also like, you know, you gotta do like a bunch of the Easter egg. Yep. Burger Town, infected. I missed the contact grenades. like an emergency necessity. God damn it. Different kinds of zombies. Nice and inventive. 18 different kinds of zombies attacking you simultaneously. Not nice. And the printer. What is that? Oh, it's the crossbow. Just look weird. There we go. There's the the microwave gun, the magnetron. We're gonna see. So, from my memory, right, when you upgrade the shit out of it and it starts killing zombies really quick, it's not a bad wonder weapon by any means. But that also means you need to have it like, you know, it's around 14. I have to have it fucking damn near fully upgraded by now for it to hit those kind of highs. Alright, well, we have our gold loadout. We just need the distraction drill, and then we're pretty fucking set to make it to around 25. No, I said minimum 25. The rules are down below. Minimum 25, ideally 30. So we'll see. Because we're not having a bad time yet. I'm sure once we get past 20, 25, then it's going to be much more frustrating. What we are going to do now is we're going to spam upgrade. And just blow through all of our points. So that way this gun is much more usable. See, this is also one of those games that could benefit incredibly from the same kind of... Not that I prefer the rarity system, because I don't. But I feel like, you know, like in Vanguard, the Cold War Vanguard, and we'll just say Modern Zombies in general, actually. You can get, the higher up the round you are, the better rarity the guns are. And sometimes you can get them pack-a-punched. And I feel like this game, you can't hit the box after a certain point, because you're getting base guns, and in order to keep up, like right now, like I had to spam upgrade and blow like 15,000 points, and the gun is still not doing great. You know, if it was around like 30 or 40, I'd have to have like 100,000 points fucking banked up to sit there and base upgrade it to 20. And I'm sure somewhere maybe there's an Easter egg to where you get everything out of the box and it's automatically like fucking 25 or whatever. But I don't know, I feel like just based from the printer, the game could benefit a lot from that. There's another live one. Oh, we're at the point now where we're probably going to start ignoring them. Which is unfortunate, that is something you have to, at a certain point, you have to just avoid a game mechanic entirely because it just becomes too frustrating. He does nothing to defend himself. The zombies just go to bite him. He's like, oh no, please. No, daddy, don't do it. Why do we have to go through the sewer? We don't have to do that. Have I finally discovered the point of the magnetron? Magnetron? Is the entire point just that it slows the zombies down while you do this? Excellent concept. Give me a sentry gun, but let me rip it in zombies and then hold on to it as equipment. Excellent. Weak as fuck, yes, but a nice emergency for when I have a situation like now, when I'm pretty low on ammo. Nope, never mind. All gone. Auto upgrade. Alright, that's fine. Let's just keep doing this. Upgrade this thing even more. Toxic zone, of course. Let's just keep on keeping on. Oh. Let's see, where are you, Goliath? The coolest looking fucking zombie in this game. Nope. That's not even funny. Holy shit. Wow. That is why you upgrade your gun constantly. Stay ahead. You know what it also does? It doesn't just like kind of stun them, it stops them from using their ability. So not only is the magnetron like a way to band-aid having to fight to save the survivor, it's a way to band-aid for all the different kinds of zombies that you have. When the community goes, hey, we hate this. Get it. So I mean, DNA bomb. The wave is fucking cool, first of all. The explosion is fucking cool, and it's instant. It's not a matter of like, oh, you know, you gotta wait for the zombie to stop and you become invincible for a second. But still, max level, outside of doing the Easter eggs and getting the Mark 25 machine, max level, round 21. Still not doing too hot. Magnetron, You are... I'll give it points. It's like pity points. I'll give it points for being new and inventive. Just trying to be different. Just... Like, the way to fix it, really, is just the time to kill. Why is the time to kill uniform for every single mark? Why is it not sped up? The bow? No, we're not going to trade the magnetron for the bow. That's an outright crime. I wonder, because we don't care, right? Because I have the points, and the S12 is doing fine. I wonder if I have it auto-upgrade the magnetron, if it'll upgrade it to 25 or not. Because I'm pretty sure you don't go from 20 to 21, you go from 20 to 25 with the bigger machine. Let's find out. And orbital drop awarded. It did! Oh shit, that's fucking cool.
Let's move it. Clear out.
Whatever. And Burger Town. Alright, Magnetron, at Mark 25, using the diamond camo. Are you any better? You are absolutely the fucking same. Alright, well now that I know it does that, maybe I should totally do the last survivor or the next one that comes. So I can get the 25 mark on the S12. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We'll do that. See, but this, with the insta-kill, this is how it should be on an earlier round like this. It's only round 23. Why? Round 23 and it's a Mark 25. Why is it taking so fucking long? I kind of want to do another survivor. Just so that way I can get the S12, like, up to snuff. 2 Magnetron's almost out of ammo. Really? Oh god, please don't BL3. Okay. To Burger Town we go. Not ideal, still. But livable. We got one of our floaty boys over here. I want a survivor round, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, incredibly annoying, yes, but if I use the little guy, I use the Magnetron, some contact grenades. Oh, that's a lot of fucking EMZs, dude. Shit. Nice, okay.
Survivor's been contacted and is waiting for escort.
This is going to be very difficult without ammo.
Stop what we're doing and go do that.
Oh, and he's in the fucking sewer.
Another wave.
This could be it. I'm not gonna lie. Trying to conquer this one? This, holy shit. Yeah, without a max, I do not think we're going to, I don't think we're gonna get that round 25, or that level 25 upgrade there, dude. Maybe if you would just fucking walk a little bit. Yeah, dude, we're out of ammo fucking completely. I don't think this is feasible. I think we're going to have to totally fucking abandon the survivor, which is annoying because I wanted to get the level 25, but or Mark 25, or whatever the fuck it's called. But we have well, they're gonna bite you. Yeah. Power drain. Oh, and I can't even pack a punch.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh shit! Look at that spin. All EMZs. No max. Just flying by the seat of my pants. And what's funny too is the infrequency of a max ammo spawning is a clear indicator that the game expects you to just upgrade as time goes on. For the sake of ammo, not for the sake of staying ahead of like the damage curve or anything. Maybe let me play devil's advocate. Maybe it's my fault, you know, maybe being used to modern zombies, ammo reserves, and the way it works. I'm getting so lucky with drops. I was very lucky with drops from like World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. That maybe my expectations need to be lowered. That's why you need an explosive weapon by this point, because it's just the bullet guns are just not it unless I continue to upgrade the way that I have. I shoot, hopefully don't run out of ammo before I have enough points. We're dedicated to the H run now. Burger Town, please don't be all 3. Come on. It's the last round. Don't be all 3, please. Okay, good. And it's the Goliath. Vivid Voltage. I don't know which one that is.
That's better.
I think that's the gas station. And I'm out of ammo? This is insane. What the fuck do I even do? I don't know, dude. What the fuck do I even do? I can't go over there or I get infected to upgrade the gun and get ammo. But even if I get ammo for this gun, it's like fucking worthless. And you hear the fucking 4 EMZs going off at once. Alright, let's full send it, I guess. That's not a door. I don't give a shit, dude. End it. End it. End it. End it. End it. It's too frustrating. It's just... It's... What do I do? What do I do? The ammo's not lasting. You lock down everywhere to pack a punch. It's just like, fuck it, dude. Kill me. There's fucking 25 EMZs. Look at that. That's insane. I count it as a win regardless, okay? Even though we didn't hit round 30, 25 was the goal, so I'm fine with it. We fully packed the Wonder Weapon, and now let's let's rank some shit. I don't know. All right, so let's talk about Infection, Exo Zombies, DLC number 2. The gameplay loop of Exo Zombies is what really brings it down, like, regardless, right? So even if the map was like a 10 out of 10 map, the fact that once you pass around like 20 or 25, your focus needs to be on having an explosive weapon and constantly upgrading for the sake of ammo, and then eventually hitting the ceiling just like I did. You know, I upgraded things too fast, given, because we're not going for like 40s, 50s. I didn't have an explosive weapon, but my goal really was to try and get them both marked 25 using the survivors before it became what it did in the ending. So that's my fault. I totally did that wrong. So that's not a detriment to the game, but it definitely does show you what it's like in the end game, right? You run out of ammo and ceiling to upgrade with. The guns don't keep up. You know, even if I had like fucking distraction drones, it wouldn't have done me much good. There's no way to buy ammo, which in most of the zombies games there's not. So again, not a detriment. But the point of what I'm saying is it's just so... It becomes so monotonous, not difficult for the sake of fun, kind of like Bus Depot, right? Bus Depot was difficult because the concept of the map itself was meant to be bare bones like that. You know, it's like Bus Depot, Nocturne and Totem. It's meant to be like, all right, you go in, you have no option. Survive with the gun, survive with your own skill, and enter at your own risk. Infection is difficult because it's monotonous. It's, all right, you know, you have all these options with all these guns in the printer and these perks and quests and equipment and things that are dropping from the sky and traps, but at the same time, it's, listen, when you run out of ammo, you got to figure shit out. You can buy a wall gun, but once you get to round 20, you got to make sure it's upgraded. But upgrading it will take you like 20, 30, 40,000 fucking points to get it to where it's even useful. It just becomes monotonous. You're using a gun that feels like it's shooting staples at zombies or that's shooting like water pellets, so it's not doing anything. Constantly having to upgrade just gets annoying, and it's an easy way for you to trap yourself. The survivor rounds, cool in concept, right? If you had systems similar to Black Ops 2 and 3, where Pack-a-Punch was a one-time thing, you could do more to get like other effects on it. But from a damage standpoint, you could just have double tap and have it Pack-a-Punched. It'd be totally different. You know, the survivor round, you could go and survive because your guns are strong enough. Your ammo capacity is higher than it being basically what feels non-existent. You know, in a different game with different quality of life improvements, it would be much better because then it's you save it, you know. If I had distraction drones, it would have been a bit better, or monkeys or whatever. And then the reward is you get packed, and you can finesse like I did. You go from 20 to 25 without having to do the Easter egg and getting the special pack machine. So the concept is cool. The execution, just from being in the game and the engine that it's on, sucks. I'll be honest. The lockdowns, I think, are cool because it really limits you and forces you to like lock in the certain section of the map that you're stuck in. But I also see how, like, if we got a triple lockdown, I would have been pissed being stuck in the sewer. Like, the concept is cool, but the execution isn't there. You know, and it's also not like you can't go into the section of the map. You just have to deal with being infected, which means it's not unplayable. But truthfully, like, regardless of the quality of the map, it's the fact of the engine that it's on, and just the Exo Zombies issues in general. You know, things that I've dealt with before. Like I said, this used to be a guilty pleasure game of mine. Now I can totally see why so many people hate it, even if I can find the enjoyment to not put all 4 maps in the fucking F tier. And then it has to be said, I never realized it until this game. Once you hit round 21, dude, the amount of EMZs that spawn doubles. You go from getting like 1 every couple seconds, 2 every like 10 to 15. It's not even based on seconds, but it's based on kills. Every 10 zombies you kill, you get an EMZ. Once you hit round 21, every 10 zombies you kill, half of them are EMZs, including dogs, so they move faster. And you know, you can use the magnetron like I did, and it'll negate the effect or pause them so that way they can't use it instantly. But when you're scrounging for ammo, you're trying to upgrade your gun, you're trying to use something that's usable, you're trying to escape the infection parts of the map because you're stuck on one section. And then you have all these EMZs spawning, it brings the quality down. Exo Zombies as a whole is like a solid B tier game and B tier maps across the board prior to round like 15 or 20. Once you pass that threshold, man, it's not that it's unplayable, but it's more frustrating than it is enjoyable. So now the question is, right, for Infection, between the Magnetron, that's a cool Wonder Weapon concept, but executed kind of shittily unless you have an insta-kill. The map layout itself being very similar, it's a base. It's the same. You know, the sewer is cool and different because you have to go underground and there's these 3 sections and they're cut off from each other, but they're also connected through the sewer. But it's just another base. You know, you have some elevation changes, which is helpful. The spawn room, I think, is pretty cool. But with that being said, where do we put the map? Where do we put Infection? It's definitely worse than Outbreak if we're just comparing the Advanced Warfare maps. People aren't going to like where I put it because I'm not going to put it in the F tier. Because there's more to do. Like, it's definitely frustrating and it's not a good map. But is it better than Bus Depot? Yeah. There's more to do. There's more to do. There's more opportunity for fun to be had. You know, at least in my case. Because, you know, round 1 through 20, even go up to like 21, 22 before I dealt with the ammo situation, even up to like round 25, I was having fun. It was simple. It was to the point. There was difficulty, but it wasn't over the top. Then once we passed 25, you had the Goliath and all the EMZs and the ammo problems. Then it became an entirely different beast. Past round 25, probably like top of F tier, bottom of D tier. If we have to look at it on the whole, try to average it out, it's better than Bus Depot. Would I rather play Infection over Dead Ops? Yeah, probably. Over Farm? Yeah, because there's more to do and there's more variety to the guns. Infection over Transit? That's hard. That's a... No, I will... It's like if you have a decent game on Transit, it can still be enjoyable, especially with other people. But if we're looking at it from a solo perspective... Would I rather play Transit or Infection? This is genuinely a hard one. I kind of feel like they're equals in obnoxiousness, but I will definitely leave Infection in the D tier. I'm gonna put Infection above Transit in the D tier because I'm still gonna be a Transit hater after the experiences that we had. Would I rather play Infection or Shinonuma? World at War Shinonuma has the aesthetic. Black Ops 1 Shinonuma has quick revive. I don't know, dude. I kind of want to say I'd play Infection over everything but Die Rise, which kind of feels fucked up to say. You can't see. I'm staring at my monitor. It's turned right now so I can see the tier list. All right, let me try to circle back. So Infection, if you have a good game on Infection, it's solid. You know, like most of that game, I'd say it's like a B tier experience. It's like middle of the road. It's fine. At its worst, it's like a low D F tier map. So to average it out, we put it in C or like bottom of C. All right, so I'm going to do 2 things here, okay? I'm going to move Shinonuma, Black Ops 1 and World at War down to the D tier. I'm not changing the order. The order's still the same. But I definitely am a Shinonuma hater. And I don't want to see the entire... Because it's a ranking, you know? The ranking is the main point. That's why it's called building a ranking, not building a tier list like it used to be initially. Easter egg. So where it is on the tier list really doesn't matter in terms of the ranking, but I'm gonna definitely put, I think, both versions of Shinonuma down into the D tier, keeping the order, and then at the bottom of C, underneath Noctur and Toten, World at War will be Infection. We'll say it's bottom of C tier. No. All right, definitive. Ready? Top of D tier is gonna go Infection, Shinonuma, Black Ops 1, World at War, Transit, Farm, Dead Ops. Because Infection can be a really shitty time, and I think it belongs in the D tier, but it'll be at the top, and then it's still... In terms of placement compared to other maps, it's still where I would like it to be. It doesn't deserve to be any higher than like second to first in C tier on its best day. But from all of my reasonings, sorry for the ranting, all of my reasonings, Infection will go at the top of D tier. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all you guys. Up next, we're going to hit Carrier, which to me, I believe is my favorite Exo Zombies map. We're going to see if that holds up using the Limbo. Thank you for watching. We post every Monday and Friday. I will see you in the next one.